The thug is in.
We are in. What is up, guys? This is Logan, also known as Alex Shit Pokemon Showdown, and we have the ADV 1v1 Duo Swiss Finals. $100 on the line. Crucify and PQS, the 1v1ers versus TDK and Soulwind, the 6v6ers. Amazing battles. These guys have went through playoffs, tons of games to get here. $100 on the line, and let's see how this happens. And we're gonna see it live too. It's gonna be back to back, so they're gonna play back to back, and obviously. If I didn't explain it before, ADV 1v1 Duo Swiss. So, Crucify and PQS are on a team. TDK and Soulwind are on a team. If TDK and Soulwind win, they win. Crucify and PQS win, they win. But if they both win each one, then it goes to a tiebreaker where they pick a person to battle the other person. These are best of fives. ADV 1v1 at the top level. Let's get it. Let's see. Did they link matches for me? Okay. So let's look at this preview. Hold on. A lot to think about. This is awesome though. Okay, so we see a Kingdra. Kingdra and Alakazam. I don't know if this is Clefable-less or not. I saw PQS use this Kingdra before. This could be that sub-Pattaya Kingdra. What I see here is Alakazam is looking like a probable Zapdos answer. Crucify is already clicked. Wow. Alakazam is looking like a great answer to the Hariyama and the... Okay, hold on. Alakazam would be a great pick into the Zapdos and the Hariyama. Banned Ursaring looks like a problem unless Pattaya Kingdra can sub up on it and hit it with a Hydro Pump, which I presume it can. The Swampert looks pretty scary. Well, no, I mean, assuming that the Zapdos has HP Grass, Swampert doesn't seem like that much of a pick here, because I think it's either Kingdra into the Ursaring or Zam into the other two. Hariyama can actually also bulk for Alakazam because of Hariyama's, like, I mean, quite nutty Spadef, especially when you invest in Spadef with its HP. Could be like a Choice Banded set with Hidden Power Ghost to break past Alakazam. Yeah, Crucify is clicked very quickly. I wonder what, like... I wonder if the Kingdra just if it's like a Rain Dance set, if the Rain Dance Kingdra can outplay a Sub-Protect Zapdos, and its plan is to tank a hit from Hariyama, hit it twice with, like, Hydro Pump and Surf, and then also sub on the Ursaring. I feel like the Kingdra's coming out. This is quite interesting, because what makes this so great is that Crucify and PQS are so like hyper focused on 1v1, and TDK and Soulwind are coming at this from like a more like ADV OU perspective. I mean, they're learning more and more about 1v1, and Soulwind has done a lot of 1v1, but I don't know, it's just it's a very interesting dynamic to see who is going to take home the prize here. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I'm missing. Like, I mean, This is an interesting preview. I like the looks of these previews. I was not expecting double water, like especially Kingdra and stuff. Like, it's making TDK think. I mean, because here's the thing, Rain Dance Kingdra can definitely be outplayed by Zapdos. Because of Sub Protect, it can like stall out the Rain Dances pretty easily as it hides behind the sub. I wonder if this is Drill Peck Zapdos to really secure, like, I guess maybe like a Sceptile matchup or like the Heracross matchup. Yeah, kind of interesting. If this is sub Pattaya Alakazam, which I doubt. Okay, let's see. It's the Kingdra. Kingbra into the Ursaring. I assume this is going to sub Pattaya. I'm pretty sure this is going to sub Pattaya on the Ursaring and most likely kill. This could be an Endure Ursaring with Salac Berry, which would be nuts, but I just don't think it is. I don't see why it would ever be. I'm thinking it's more like a counter Ursaring for like a Band Aerodactyl. Let's see what happens. I don't know what Crucify is thinking. Crucify should have subbed by now. And I think TDK is thinking about whether to return on the sub. Should probably be calculating how much a Pattaya Hydro Pump does to the Ursaring. It Rain Dances turn 1 and catches a Hyper Beam. What? Why? Did sub Pattaya not kill? Oh my gosh, an ad. Not the time for an ad. Please. Wow, what? I'm so confused. Wait a second. Is game 2 up already? Game 2 is up. Not much time to look at game 1. Let's switch sides. Okay. Very interesting. Hold on a second. I really thought it was gonna sub turn 1, but maybe like it wasn't Pataya, or maybe the Pataya Hydro Pump actually didn't kill without Rain Dance. Very nice play by TDK. I thought the return might have been coming out. These two opponents have definitely scouted each other. So we see a very standard looking team from Crucify. I mean, just some of the best mods in ADVOU and ADV 1v1. Same on TDK's end, except Ursaring, not so much a good Pokemon in ADVOU. Looking at this here, Metagross answer for TDK, I guess, is Zapdos, which is admittedly a little bit shaky since, like, you could get hit by, like, a fancy Agilagross. It could be, like, a banded return set, which has enough power points to beat, like, a standard pressure stall set, but I assume this would be something like Pataya. The only reason I say this is probably Pataya is because TDK doesn't want to lose to a Blastoise, so you need the power of that +1 Thunderbolt to beat a Blastoise trying to Icy Wind on your subs. I mean, okay, so we see this standard-looking preview from Crucify, but I really don't think these are standard sets at all. I don't buy it. Let's link a game 2. Okay. Yeah, so I'm trying to think, like, Swampert answer from Crucify. It's still probably just the HP Grass Zapdos. Also would cover Marowak for the team. See, what's great about this is that, like, all these Pokemon are so good, but I feel like you still can't interpret exactly what everything's going to do. And so there's this level of depth that both of these players with the timer ticking down are trying to kind of, like, disencumber, perhaps? I don't know what the word would be. Trying to figure out. I feel like I saw Solwind use a banned Aerodactyl with Hidden Power Fighting in the semis to beat Earth Gurgle. This looks like it could be that set to beat Tyranitar, because, like, Ursaring isn't the best Tyranitar answer. Like, yeah, you can, I guess, Brick Break, but you could get countered if it's really defensive or just flinched. And obviously Zapdos is not a Tyranitar answer. Could be some sort of pressure stall Aerodactyl, like Sub Protect. Which would actually look really nice here, honestly. I mean, it's not going to KO the Zapdos, but, like, what it could do is, like, you can sub-protect all the Thunderbolts, but then you would have to predict when Crucify is going to mix it up with Hidden Power Grass on a substitute or protect, and then hit Rock Slide if this is Rock Slide or Aerodactyl. So now TDK has clicked early, and Crucify is left the one to be thinking. It's a lot to think about here, honestly. Like, so interesting. I mean, like, there's so much to unpack. I mean, same thing for Crucify. If this is to beat the Blastoise, I think it's going to be Subpatai Zapdos, which I know PQS is a big fan of Crucify's teammate. I don't know if it's bulked to live an Aerodactyl. Crucify should be afraid of Ursaring. Let's see what happens. Zapdos into the Metagross. Okay, so TDK was definitely covering the Metagross with his own Zapdos. As I think Ursaring would have been the pick into the other two. This could be Choice Band. No clue what's gonna happen here. I feel like, no, Crucify's Metagross probably wasn't made to beat Zapdos since there is a Tyranitar on the screen. So let's see what happens here. Thunderbolt does a lot of damage. Catches a Sludge Bomb. Interesting. So that was the Sceptile answer. This is a max attack Metagross, I would presume, with Sludge Bomb. Damn. So I assume does it Thunderbolt again is the question. And I would take out the calc, but, like, I don't want to miss the action. Was that's probably banned Sludge Bomb damage, but I thought it might have done more, honestly. We see no leftovers from either side. So I assume this is the Pataya set. They're both thinking it out. If this was Agility, I feel like you would have clicked Agility turn 1. Sludge Bomb makes sense, though. Sludge Bomb makes sense for a Sceptile on this team, because Zapdos is not really that great of a Sceptile answer, which is funny. It does sub. Still is going to throw Sludge Bombs. Okay, sub. Let's see if this is an Endure Salak Metagross. That would be nasty. Right here. Pataya Berry, Endure Salak. Oh my gosh, no way. Oh my gosh, what? He endured, he substitute on the next Endure? Oh my god, what? That is so ballsy. Holy shit, dude. What? Because Metagross can still endure again and get the oh my god. What? That's nuts. That's actually nuts, and it fails? Thunderbolts? Holy crap. What a play by TDK. Wow. Because here's the thing, like, you still have to hope that Crucify doesn't get that 50% second endure. That was nutty. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. So TDK is up 2-0 right now. Crucify is going to have to reverse sweep this. What an amazing play. That is top level ADV 1v1 right there. TDK showing the main 1v1 or what is up. Game 3 is up. It is. Wow, here we go. So we got, okay, so it is Clefable. Clefable is allowed. Wait, what was on the top? Clefable is allowed. Clefable has been absolutely ruining this tier. It's probably going to get banned. We're suspecting it. We're looking to ban it. Mainly because I explained it in a video before, but in case you didn't watch my analysis video, what Clefable does is it just uses Encore, Thunder Wave, Seismic Toss, and Soft Boiled. The idea is you don't KO Clefable right away, so it can just T-Wave you. If you don't attack at turn 1, you get Encored and lose with Seismic Toss. And there's just a lot of annoying outplaying. Like, just look at this team. Zapdos, Thunderbolts turn 1. Clefable can safely Encore because it's not going to die to 2 Thunderbolts usually. And it can then Thunder Wave, soft boiled fish for paralysis, and then soft boiled it down. Not only that, but Cute Charm makes it even more annoying because physical hits can make the Pokemon infatuated. Like, there is a game where a Blaziken literally lost to Clefable because it Sky Uppercutted turn 1, didn't KO because Clefable is bulky, got T-Waved and infatuated and just lost because they just soft boiled and fished. But this is a team that I think I saw PQS use before. Very cool Regirock, Zapdos, Houndoom. Both of them using Zapdos. Zapdos is just a great Pokemon. It's not broken, but it's like using Tyranitar in ADVOU. Like, it's always a good idea to use it. Here, I think Houndoom's matchup is actually nutty because it destroys Dusclops. And I think this is an anti-Clefable Houndoom with maybe, like, it could be Taunt, but then again, Houndoom has such low HP that I don't know if it's going to be able to beat a Clefable just Seismic Tossing. Unless it's the Reversal Houndoom, which is the anti-Tyranitar set, which is very nutty. Damn. Okay, I mean, and here's the thing. Like, if this Clefable is not... Bro. Okay, let's listen to this 12-second ad in the background. But, this is TDK. This is the first time I'm seeing TDK and Stonewind actually dabble into Clefable. Clefable comes out into the Zapdos. Ah, man, here we go. I don't know. This could be a very, very offensive Zapdos that puts a lot of pressure on the Clefable. I think TDK's play, if they know right, should be to Encore turn 1, and I think Crucify should Thunderbolt into that. What was this Zapdos into? I presume this might have been a Metal Sound Zapdos into the Dusclops that was hard covering the Regirock into these two. Okay, Thunderbolt's doing damage. Wow, he did Thunder Wave turn 1. No sub? What? Or no Encore? I'm actually very surprised on that. But now Crucify is forced to attack because, I mean, like, if it doesn't attack, it just gets Encored. Presuming this Clefable has Encore. It's going to Seismic Toss. Let's see what happens. Thunderbolt. Let's see if it gets a paralysis. It is the Ganlon Berry, so it was the anti-Regirock. Very interesting. Thunderbolt, but I mean, paralysis could happen anytime soon. Soft boiled or a crit. Oh, it got the crit and paralysis. Nope. This is getting shaky. Okay, there's the paralysis. Should just Seismic Tossed here. Okay, Thunderbolt is going to get a paralysis. No paralysis yet. Should soft boiled. Yep, that's the correct play. Thunderbolt. Any paralysis. Crucify's not getting any luck here. No crits, no paralysis, nothing. You got to go for this double Seismic Toss here because you don't want to give Crucify any more chances to get a crit or a paralysis. Well, I guess you could soft boiled hoping that you don't get paralyzed, but How many soft builds are left? 11. TDK's thinking about this. What is the risk reward? Okay, it's seismic toss. In on the thunderbolt. Paralysis? Nope. It is Pataya Bear. That is too late. TDK has 3-0'd Crucify. Wow. And that is Clefable Strangled on the meta. Wow, wow, wow. A dominating 3-0 versus, in my opinion, one of the best ADV 1v1ers, Crucify. Wow. Dominating 3-0. Dominating 3-0. And now, Solwyn PQS next. Man, wow, that was nuts. PQS has to pull this off. Wow, here we go. This is so hyped catching this live. Here we go. Okay, boys, let's get going. What do I want to put on? Let's just go back to this. Oh, not a car ad, please. Solon versus PQS versus Here we go. Solon versus PQS. Solon on the top, PQS on the bottom. PQS has to beat Solwyn in a best of 5 to revenge Crucify's getting destroyed by TDK, honestly. We see a Clefable team from Solwyn yet again, and PQS running a Kingdra again. PQS and Crucify are on this Kingdra train. I mean, it loses to the Clefable. Thankfully, PQS has brought 2 Clefable answers, and Machamp is an amazing Clefable answer. And Metagross, I mean, if the Clefable isn't Ganlon Berry, then Banded Metagross should just KO it. I doubt that Solwyn has brought counter Clefable, and Metagross should just be able to power through it. Can't get Charmed either because of Clear Body, so that's huge because there is a speedy Charm Clefable mix-up that can beat Pokemon like Marowak. And then you just see Solwyn being like, I'm going to use Clefable, Amazing Mon Zapdos, and then let's use the best Clefable, one of the best Clefable answers in Machamp. Simple ass team from Solwyn, cool team from PQS. Let's link this. Here we go. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, Solwyn's preview is pretty standard, in my opinion. I mean, like, I think, again, the Zapdos, I don't think is going to be anything super fancy. I think it's going to pack the Hidden Power Grass. What would, I mean, Metagross, I wonder if this is a Psychic Metagross. That would be really interesting. To beat, like, a counter Machamp. Is PQS's Zapdos answer really Kingdra? That's a little bit shaky, honestly, because I mean, so you can Rain Dance turn 1, eat a Thunderbolt, sub Pataya, hit it, but if Zapdos subs turn 1, then I'm pretty sure Zapdos can sub Protect and outplay. But maybe PQS is calling the fact that Solwyn isn't going to be the type to use a sub Protect Zapdos, and instead is going to be doing like sub Metal Sound, Thunderbolt, HP Grass looking thing. Okay. This is intense. Man, interesting. I mean, Kingdra's matchup is really good, but is Solwyn ballsy enough to pull Clefable hard into the Kingdra? Because there's no way Kingdra beats Clefable. Clefable should just be able to Encore turn 1. I don't see Kingdra being able to power through Clefable that easily with Hydro Pump. And it can just Encore turn 1. I wonder if Kingdra outpaces Clefable after getting Thunder Waved. That's interesting. Yeah, does PQS? PQS has to make the big moves. Okay, PQS is picked, it seems. Man, I don't even know what to say. Or no, PQS is seemingly unclicked. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what someone's gonna think. I feel like the Metagross, the Zapdos answer from PQS is so like awkward. Like it could be the Metagross, more likely the Kingdra. I feel like the play into that then is like you go Machamp and counter on the Metagross, and then like if it is counter Machamp, I feel like it's Choice Band or that bulk up Encore set. I really don't know what's gonna come out here. Let's see. It is Zapdos into the Kingdra. Let's see if this Kingdra is the Zapdos answer. It is gonna sub turn 1. We see the Rain Dance, what I expected, but okay, it is gonna Ice Beam to break the sub. Do you sub again? Okay, this is probably EV to live the sub Pitaya. But here's what's interesting is so Rain is gonna have Rain has 2 more turns. Sub. See now if this Zapdos had Protect, look at how this Kingdra would be in some trouble. No way it's kills, right? Unless it's Thunder. It is Thunder! Doesn't get the paralysis. Wow, but it's still not fast enough. See, that's the problem. That's the problem with Rain Dance on Kingdra. You know what I'm realizing? I think that was a hard misplay, and here's why. I think what should have been the play is I think the idea of Rain Dance here is you go Ice Beam turn 1 because no Zapdos isn't subbing unless they don't have sub, which is like, oh my god, bro. Status headphones. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. Okay, game 2 happening soon. Okay, hold on a second. I think you're supposed to Ice Beam turn 1 and then set up the Rain Dance. Yeah, so I think that was a misplay on PQS. I think that actually was supposed to be the Zapdos. I don't know. I assume you didn't just lose the sub Pitaya Zapdos. But wow, are they gonna 6-0? Are they really gonna 6-0 right now? Come on, PQS. Man. I mean, look at all the games that Zapdos... I mean, Zapdos won that one. Zapdos and the normal types. Huh. This is interesting. I really thought that Kingdra was supposed to win. I think that was a misplay. Okay, PQS to Solwind. Game 2. Solwind is bringing the same team. Feels like it's just an unbeatable team, which, I mean, it's just Clefable, broken Pokemon, Clefable answer. This Clefable metagame is interesting. Definitely will be better without Clefable. And we see from PQS bringing good old Zapdos, Houndoom as I would assume a hard Clefable answer. I mean, here's what's actually interesting. I think Tauros with Intimidate does potentially actually eat a Machamp unless it's banded. That'd be kind of interesting to see. And Tauros could definitely potentially like sub up. And it could definitely potentially sub up on the Machamp and Fish for a cross chop miss. Assuming that Machamp doesn't try to bulk up, which I don't think it will. I think it will try to attack turn 1. Yeah, I mean, I guess Tauros is the Clefable answer, but here's the thing. Unless it's banded Hyper Beam, Clefable can live a hit. It can Thunder Wave turn 1. Softballed Fish for paralysis, and then Seismic Toss it down, or it can click counter. Clefable has such a stranglehold. Clefable's matchup versus this team is just nuts. Man. I mean, Machamp's matchup is also really nice into the Houndoom. I don't know if Houndoom ever comes out unless the Houndoom is somehow very anti-Clefable. Even Tauros as a Zapdos answer is shaky unless it's banned. I don't know if this is my sub Lychee set with Body Slam and Earthquake, which kind of has a lot more outplay potential versus a lot of things, or if this really is just the full-on just ban Tauros. I have a feeling it's just full-on ban Tauros, which would be a good look into this team. Let's see what happens. Someone has already clicked. What? Someone's not thinking. Well, I mean, someone's thinking, but like, someone already feels like he knows what the pick is. Is it the Clefable? Huh. Man, I can't wait to see more ADV 1v1 without Clefable because, like, there's going to be some even more crazy Pokemon brought. I mean, Kingdra's actually pretty crazy. I wasn't expecting Kingdra. And Tauros is also a cool Pokemon. Huh. I feel like if someone has... Oh, wait, someone has unclicked. You can tell because it... Well, I mean, you could tell that because there is a time slot between where Solwind didn't click. Someone could just be trying to play timer mind games on PQS, but I don't really think so. I feel like the Tauros has to come out, right? Like, Tauros' matchup is nuts. Unless PQS goes Zapdos hard into the Machamp. But then Solwind's answer hard into the Zapdos is definitely Clefable. I don't think Solwind is ever going Zapdos here. I just don't think it makes sense. So it's either the Clefable or the Machamp. Huh. Yeah, this is interesting. This is interesting. Yeah, because like I feel like this Zapdos has HP Ice and not HP Grass, right? For Salamence matchup, unless it's like Endure Sal like Houndoom with HP Ice, which is risky because you're just hoping that the Salamence is banded or attacks turn one. It could easily just DD up on Houndoom, because a regular HP Ice is probably not going to kill most Salamence. I'm surprised we're not seeing more Salamence. Salamence is a busted Pokemon. Everybody should be using that thing. Here we go. Tauros, harden to the Clefable. Let's see if this is the banded set. And if this is Ganlon Clefable, which is that tech to beat a lot of physical attackers and just makes it more solid versus physical attackers. It is Sub. Sub's on the Thunder Wave. I think this is my Sub Lychee set. It's going to get a free Body Slam off here. Or Return. I don't know what they decided to use. Potentially Double Edge. I doubt it's Double Edge. It's either Return or Body Slam. The reason I chose Body Slam on my Tauros is that, like, I didn't see... It is Frustration. Okay. Wow, that did nothing. That did nothing. Wow, Body Slam would have been really helpful here to fish for Paralysis. It's going to Soft Boiled up. I mean, Frustration's going to be outdoing the Soft Boiled, so I don't know what the play is here from Soulwind. Oh, here comes Infatuation. Encore. This is Clefable, man. Clefable is destroying this tier. Yikes. Immobilized by Love. Seismic Toss down. This is frustrating. Thankfully, Clefable will be banned, but that is why these tournaments are important. Without this tournament and without me hyping up ADV 1v1, we would not have found Clefable to be such a menace. But yeah. If you guys are looking to get into this tier, do not worry. Clefable will be gone soon. But yes, this is a yikes. This is the power of Clefable. These guys are getting to see Clefable firsthand and why it's a problem. Probably got a Frustration, but even with a crit isn't gonna kill. That is frustrating. I mean, was this really the Clefable answer? Should PQS have gone hard Houndoom and just chickened out? I don't know. Encore's Frustration. I mean, this is still kind of interesting though. Seismic Toss. Paralyzed can't move is gonna have to go for a Hyper Beam here, I think is the play. Nope, it's immobilized by Love. This is very frustrating. Frustration. Yeah, this is over. Seismic Toss. It is Lychee Berry, but Seismic Toss. This is the nuts power of Clefable. Clefable and Zapdos are winning games. Damn, Soulwind is up 2-0. PQS has to pull off the heroic reverse 3-0. Damn. This is nuts. Okay. Here we go. Soulwind versus PQS. Finally, PQS has decided to bring a Salamence. Soulwind is reusing, I believe, a team that TDK had. I mean, not a bad play. Let's X out of these. Game 3. Here we go. This is pretty intense. I mean... Here we go. Game 3. PQS versus Soulwind. Oh my gosh, an ad. Not now.
Going to the championship with your tiny champion. Going.
Yeah, Clefable is nuts. Okay. Thankfully, yes. We will see Clefable's ADV 1v1 soon during ADV 1v1 Cup of Classic. But we must deal with what we have to deal with right now, which is Clefable. Just like Sandville and ADVOU, you got to deal with things you don't like. PQS is on the bottom, Soulwind's on the top. PQS has to reverse 3-0 Soulwind right now. Clefable, good idea, but we got Hariyama and Ursaring, which are pretty damn good. answers. This could be a very speedy Charm Clefable to help the Marowak matchup, which would also lure the Ursaring. PQS's matchup is actually really nice here. I mean, like, Salamence has a great matchup versus these two because it's, I mean, it has Intimidate, so it should beat the Ursaring unless it gets countered on. Should beat the Hariyama unless it gets countered on, assuming it's banned. This could probably safely Dragon Dance up if it is DD. Could be the surprise Iron Defense Salamence, which I think is really nasty with Dragon Claw. Iron Defense, Resto, Chesto with Intimidate. You're already at a +3 advantage out the get-go because Salamence is fast. Yeah. This is weird, but I wonder if Clefable isn't even a pick here. You either go Tyranitar, hard calling out an HP Ice Zapdos, which I feel like this is for the Salamence, right? Like, it has to be HP Ice Zapdos. I think you go Tyranitar, either hard calling out the Zapdos into the Salamence, or if you're predicting the other two, I feel like Salamence is your best bet. And if you're predicting, I mean, what is the I mean, yeah, and if you're predicting that, I mean, maybe Clefable, if it is the Charm Clefable, I mean, let's think. Charm, Encore, Soft Boiled, Seismic Toss, might not even have Thunder Wave. Could potentially struggle with a really powerful Zapdos. But yeah, Solend is not messing. Solend and TDK are not messing around with the teams. They know what's good right now. They know what's winning games, and they have literally not lost a game with $100 on the line. ADV 1v1 Duo Swiss Finals. This could be it. This could be it. And so PQS is thinking. Solend has already clicked. This is intimidating. You got the all-cap Solend, legendary Pokemon battler with the coolest fuck custom avatar. Solend is unclicked. Solend likes to unclick. PQS is taking his time. Man, if PQS could pull this out, this would be legendary for a tiebreak. I mean, I really feel like PQS should have had game one, but yeah, here we go. Clefable, Salamence, Tyranitar. If you guys want to see Clefable's ADV 1v1, go check out my previous videos. That's the cool ADV 1v1. But this is still cool because it's awesome. Here we go, man. Yeah. I mean, Tyranitar also has a really nice Ursaring matchup. Assuming the Ursaring doesn't have Brick Break, which I don't know if this Ursaring would really pack here, seeing that Hariyama is such a great Tyranitar answer because, you know, it's a fighting type. I wonder if PQS is banded here. I mean, Iron Defense almost makes more sense, though, because of the Metagross matchup being yikes. And the Regirock matchup, unless this is Ganlon, because Charm Clefable is going to lose to the Regirock because Regirock has clear body. Let's see what PQS goes here. Zapdos? Wow. Wow. Solend called it. I'm pretty sure this is HP Ice. This could be a really fast Rock Slide Salamence, but, like, I don't know. I don't think so. I really don't think so. Not a 15-second ad now. Can I skip it? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yeah, I feel like Solend has won this. No, it's not HP Ice. It was the ID set, like I called. Wow. Yeah, I can understand why you go ID here. But I think Zapdos has this. You just Thunderbolt again. Good sub here. No, I think you just Thunderbolt again, right? Someone is thinking. PQS is auto-click Dragon Claw, I presume. Wow. Someone made the right call. What a crazy... A 6-0? A 6-0? Solend and TDK putting on a show. And winning games with Zapdos and Clefable. Nutty. I still can't believe that Metagross Zapdos play. That was absurd. Let's see what happens. Why is Solend thinking? You click Thunderbolt, surely. Unless you're afraid of Salac, but like... I mean, I would know that this is the ID set. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's ID, unless it's like just a straight up Mix-Ments in ADV 1v1, which is, I mean, probably a viable set. The Salamence can do a lot. Wouldn't be surprised if this was like a Hydro Pump Salamence. That would have been interesting for a Regirock. And Rhydon, if someone would have ever pulled out a Rhydon. Man. Ugh. They are thinking. I don't know what they're thinking about. I mean, like, unless PQS is just trying to get Solon to overthink. But Dragon Claw is the play. I think only a crit is going to save PQS. Does sub. Fire Blast. Does that do more than Dragon Claw? Surely not. Maybe it does? No, it's the same. Because stab, 40, 120, 120. Why? Oh, to try to burn. Oh, okay. I kind of like that, actually. What are you doing? Is this going to kill? I mean, if it's HP Ice, it kills. We see the HP Ice animate. If we see the hidden power animation, we know what's up. PQS, do not time out in the ADV 1v1 Duo Swiss Finals. Please do not time out. Please do not time out. Please do not time out. It kills. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Solon and TDK have absolutely demolished this tournament. And hype plays. Wow, awesome. Awesome finals, awesome finals, awesome finals. 6-0'd, 6-0'd. I was not expecting that. I thought we were going to see a reset. Man, well, ADV 1v1 Duo Swiss. Solon gets 50 bucks. TDK gets 50 bucks. And that is it for me. Awesome tournament. Thank you for Boat, also known as 5wings99, for running it and me hyping it up. I've had a blast making the resources for it, hyping up the metagame, and to see it kind of all come to an end like this is it's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. So I will catch you guys on the next video. And also make sure to like and subscribe if you liked watching this. What the heck? But yeah. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.